We're just going to lie in the wake. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 26 of Nate's Minecraft Server Series 2021, originally founded. But we're in the nether being bombarded by the hoglins still. I had a bunch of shit fall off my shelf right in front of my keyboard and just cascade down it, right down the digital download card perfectly into the other things I had set up. So it is 3:28 p.m. on July 2nd now, 2026. And man, I'm so glad I found that Slay the Spire episode 1 last night after like about 2.5 hours-ish worth of garbage bin and previous folder scanning and recover. Shout out. Also shout out to Dev Lemons. Her new there's a music video for it which I haven't watched yet, but the lyric video for Make You Eat the Pavement, and that song is really, really good. I like her EP from like a year ago or so. I think it's SOL. Very good. If it's from 3 years ago already, I'm gonna literally cry. The last 3 to 5 years have been gone in like a blink for me, and it's really, really, really hard for me to process how much time has went by. And I get stuck thinking about it, and it makes me really upset and sad and mad. And then I want to try to do something, and then I have no motivation to do something. And then I'm like, well, maybe I'll do Minecraft. I'm like, oh, you're just doing Minecraft. But then sometimes these episodes go crazy, and people like it, and I really like that people like it, and that's really cool. I just want to put something fun or interesting out for you guys to like hopefully find a common ground on, and then just conversate if we want. But if not, when I'm in live on streams, that when people type, I try to read in game and just include everybody that wants to be included in some way, or make sure that they can get enough fill of whatever they want of the videos and such. Oh man, yeah, so much to say. Parents went to Menards, the store, and we're just out here building right here. This is obviously days ago on recording, but the hoglins supervising the roof of the build didn't know how we were going to connect all the glass of the project, and neither did I. So I was like, well, what if we just seal it there, make a whole bottom row there, and then seal each one along the wood? That might work. So then if I did that each time, I wouldn't forget. Because if I didn't do it, I would forget each time what I did. So I had to bulk do it. Fuck those guys. Like, am I wrong for saying that? Am I fucking wrong for saying that? Oh, but the shit I went through yesterday to get that video back of Aaron and I. Because episode 0 had to air. I was watching it back before it aired at like 2. I'm like, the audio's messed up. Aaron's loud and me and the game are quiet. I want it to be even. Because Aaron's loud, that's great. We can just keep that where it is, duck it a little bit, and bring me up. That's fine. Did it to episode 0, hit export. Did it to episode 1, hit export in the media encoder. And they're going. Bing, it's done. Bing, it's done. I'm doing laundry. I come back. They're uploading. Go do something else with laundry. Come back. They're both done, but the first one had failed exporting initially. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, we'll try to re-upload that. Or re-export that to upload it. So episode 0, fully done, fully uploaded. Good. I aired it. And it was good to go. But then all of a sudden, frickin' export episode 1 again and finish whatever I was doing with my laundry. It was over a span of an hour, right? Hour and a half. I was off time on the laundry, so it was kind of wonky and annoying of going back up and down the stairs a couple times and putting it away. So when I did that, I basically just hit re-export on episode 1, which is the second episode of it. I know, episode 0, episode 1, so it's still called episode 1. Hit export on it, did something else, came back, and I'm like, oh, it's done, and it shows the old failed mark on it, which I thought it had the little exclamation point on it, which I didn't pay too much attention to. It said 40 minutes, clicked, watched the first 5 seconds, clicked the 30-something seconds. Okay, it's good. 40 minutes is the total at the end, so I know it fully exported it. Throw it in the uploader, come back, and it was uploaded really quick. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because I wanted to just check it out and see what we say and what we do, and if there's anything else that needs to be cut, like dead air or whatever. And when I go to watch it, it says it's only 40 seconds on YouTube. I'm like, that can't be right. I open the file on my, desktop, and lo and behold, it only exported 40 seconds of it, said it exported 40 minutes, and then just the rest of it, once you get past 40 seconds, it's like, can't play this, it's corrupted, LOL. Back to this video, though. We're making the first of one dome that ends up changing a little bit more throughout the time, too, but we can admire the times that it looked the way it did as just a dome. But I like the final design, too. To finish/continue the Slay the Spire 2 episode 1 story, all fine and dandy, right? I'll just re-export it. I never do this. I've done it a bunch in the past, but it's been a long time. Quite a decent while, at least, since I've not fully checked a video or seen where something is corrupted and then upload it, go back to get it, and frick, it's gone, and I have to scour the bins digitally with Recover. And I think every time, the last few times it has saved me, there was one time where I was searching for something from 2 years ago, and it was like 99% impossible, but I tried and tried and tried. Can't say I didn't try. Which was Lethal Company with Steven, Ernesto, Danny, and Jake, 2024. That was very fun. Steven's got some clips of it, but I had his POV of his whole stream and like the whole stream length worth of my video too, with like Roblox doors and the backrooms shit too. But that aside, the video I scanned for 2 hours-ish to get it back, and it was finally there even though it was red. And I got it and made sure it worked. I'm like, okay, yep, all of it works. It's there. I threw it into Premiere, applied the sound edit to it, did a quick intro on it of like, hey, this was almost gone. Here's what happened. But in like way more concise. And then was able to export it, upload it, and watch it all last night. And the captions worked on it and everything too. And it's all pretty even volume, and it was great. But here it is. The room. The yellow room. I don't know. I wanted to experiment with like, I love the 70s or older conversation pits in places or houses. And even JJC had one technically. If you're walking down like the bridge area of there, and then you turn to the left, there's like either a fireplace or a statue, and you can walk down it like 1, 2, 3 steps, and it's a square around a pole, and it's just super chill. I hung out there one time with a guy I went to school with my freshman year. So it was my college freshman year, his sophomore year. His name was Tyler, so shout out Tyler. I didn't want to say his last name in case he doesn't want that out there. But he's friends with like Gage and Kyle and them fellas. I don't think they've been on the show, but they were on the channel a long time ago. On the Alfred Chicken world, Kyle had a room on there at least. I don't know if Gage ever got on Minecraft with us. If he did, it was not on that world, I don't think. So, oh well. I'm glad I still have those worlds. Very, very, very thankful for all those old ones. If you guys haven't checked out the episode where I went on mine and Ryan's world from summer 2012 that was on split screen Xbox, we played it every day. He saved it. Somehow his stepbrother saved that Xbox after 2012 because it wasn't his. It wasn't Ryan's. It was his stepbrother's. He saved it. And in like 2015, around when we were graduating, he's like, hey, is this that Xbox you used to play on? And Ryan's like, oh my god. And he grabbed the Minecraft worlds off of that and saved it. And then showed me / gave me the files as a surprise. And it was his Zelda world, epic volcano world of his, and then our summer 2012 world. And he saved it for me from 2012 summer. His brother happened to have it. And then I was like, wow. And I kept it in my files for a very long time. And I think 2019 or 2020, I got it working. And then he played through a Zelda world. We were in the studio with this similar setup. And he's like, oh my god. Oh my god. And he was like freaking out that I still had it, even though he and his stepbrother by chance had saved it for so long as well. And I think I ended up getting him a copy of it, but my copies of it I've had working a couple different times on a couple different versions. And now when you launch 21.6 or 2.1.6, whatever the fuck this new version is, it's like, do you want to generate experimental world? And it doesn't generate it better than it was. It was better 2 updates ago, and it was literally like working, and it would generate past the world borders of the old iPod / Xbox, original borders that we had. And it still works and stuff, but having to generate that backup every time really pisses me off and stresses me out, man. This is me counting here to see where we could put the doors, and I love that they flip like that. God bless Mo Yang for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love Sweden. I love Sweden. That's real. I love Base Hunter, Swedish Fish, and Minecraft for like most of my life at this point, because I'm 29 and I've loved Swedish Fish forever, Base Hunter since high school, and Minecraft since the end of 8th grade-ish, which was also, the beginning of high school, so 2010-ish. I watched it until I could play it, and then Base Hunter came along. And then also the Cohen seg, the car. It was called the Entity in Grand Theft Auto 5, but I exclusively used that one, and it would cause so many glitches, and you could speed ram under cars, like the fastest with that one at the time, other than the like, ramp car they have now. This is me adding a similar structure to the roof as the inside, and it's going to serve as, like, the separation of floors, but I didn't want it fully separated, so you guys might not fully rock with what I end up doing, and I like it, but we'll see. We've got the logs going across, and to the left of me, I figured it could be the stairs up there, and then the rest is just closed off, and maybe one more, not secret exit, but you know what I mean, alternate entrance exit that's kind of hidden, but also not hidden, because I like doing that. It's probably like a trauma response to my life, but always having a second exit, second way in, second way out, or third, or fourth, or fifth. And it's not from running away, it's from like the surviving of being persecuted by people just always like, oh, nope, Nate did that. Nope, Nate said that. Nope, Nate did that. And it's like, no, I didn't. And like, wow, I can't believe Nathan did this. You are in big trouble. And I'm like, wait, you just said you can't believe it. Why aren't you believing me? Because they told me before you did. And I'm like, you didn't even ask my side of the story. Nope, you did it. You're the bad guy. And it's like, I sit in a room and do nothing but try to like find better ways to do things and to help people and to be nice and spread positivity. But no, the bad guy. Always the notorious shady liar. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck y'all. I digress. Happy Minecraft time. Like I said, this is where if you guys want to see, that don't really know me, want to see the closest like interpersonal parts of me, this is what Max Mofo instilled in me, because his solo stuff was like he'd talk about games or like places or Pokemon or cards and lore and this and that, but when he was rolling solo, he was just being real and he was being himself because he's by himself in his room or his house, his apartment, whatever. And that's what I loved about him and his humor. And like this is just where I say what I want to say, and I'm not doing crazy shit. You're like, this is my channel, I'm gonna slur. It's like, no. 2015 is in the past. We don't need all that, buddy. It's wild. There's so much that has changed, but some things have stayed the same where they change for better. I don't know. But yeah, I like building this stuff and hanging out, and I've started to really like the playing and gaming and also talking to friends with the mics off and then just rolling it back. Low-key, I've been rolling face cam just because I've got this monitor that's a face cam built in from 2008 that I want to pay off. It was $20 from Goodwill. It's an Asus monitor. It's fucking sweet. That's the camera you guys see right now. And then my OG 2020 air quotes 4K Red Dragon webcam is in front of me, but it has a $2 from Goodwill like a few months ago. Last year really blurs since I've had a lot of trauma happen, but it is a 2012-ish Nikon 3 lens, so you can slide it to the different ones. Connect like camera extender, so it makes it fisheye. So when you guys see that other camera and it's got that wide, nice view, it didn't used to look like that. I just balance it on there and try to balance the black edges to where they aren't really in there, so that it shows the full camera and angle it to where it's like just at the edge of showing the cool, big, blurry Minecraft style flower poster that I got at the same Goodwill. It was like $5 on sale with like a yellow tag. For like $2.50, I want to say, and that was a few months ago. I was like, "Where are you gonna put that?" And I'm like, "I've got a spot in my room I could figure out. I want to change a couple things around again," and I did. But she's like, "Oh, we could put it here in the living room, if anything." I'm like, "Well, if I don't like it in here, you're welcome to it." But now it's become a shelf for the fish tank, dot live cone, and my 2 Ozzy Osbourne diecast collector's cars. Not the Chase edition, sadly, but they're still cool. And my little USB live sign. It's just like, you turn it on. I don't know if it's battery or USB, but you turn it on and it's blue and it says live. So if I stream /when, that will be up. It will be on. And I'm also using this cool app. I paid like $20 for it to fully unlock the premium features of it forever. It's called Kauna, Kauna, not sponsored. And on my right screen, on the full screen, when I'm watching something or listening to something, or even just have my mic up like this so I can tell that it's working, it's like a 20 plus or 30 visualizer thing, and you can tweak all the settings to be your mic, your game player, or whatever, and it reacts to it with all these different little animations that live, it's an equalizer. It shows what you're watching / listening to's audio, and so I'm just spacing out staring at that, and even if nothing's going, they'll just keep kind of spinning and doing their idle animation, and I have it set to every minute they change, just because I like to see all the different things and how it reacts with the same song sometimes. And if you have the settings right, it's beautiful. It works so good. If you guys didn't notice, I changed the door there, and it frickin' sucked. Also, I love cussing. I don't mind. I think you should be able to swear, but I try to swear less on these sometimes when I say frickin', flippin', or like some deranged word. It's literally just me actively just trying to curb the swearing in case kids or whatever are actually watching this. That's why I don't say to wild of whatever stuff on here sometimes because it is Minecraft, but just know I've been playing this game for forever, so for me it's just talking and playing over it. That switch up with the glass and the glowstone there was legendary. But again, this is what I mean where it's my channel, I'm gonna say what I want, and viewer discretion is advised. It's marked as not for kids. I think that kids should have internet access, but they should have monitored internet access to where it's like they don't get to delete anything, and they're it's like not to message people, not to give out card information or address or your town or whatever like that, and like be safe, be smart, but have fun. You can learn, you can experience like games, you can not meet people, but being in the same community as active chatters is very cool. And you see the same names sometimes, and you're just like, hey, there's that guy. Like in Atomic Twins chat, there's like Quiet Riot and Cutie Big Booty and a few others that are in there, but they always say hello to me, or I say hello to them, and we know little stuff about each other just by hobbies. And it's not like about where you live or your age or all that dumb shit that people always try to say. It's like, no, just exist. Just talk about your hobbies and your mutual things and exist as strangers other than in those shared hobbies. Like, that's cool. That's community. Like, and it's like, hey, how do I do this? Frick that hoglin. It's like, how do I do this? Oh, have you tried this or that? Oh, no, my settings are this, and I have this as my that. Oh, okay, well, what if you did this? Oh, I'll try that. Hey, I tried that last stream and it worked. It's just like, take stuff at your own discretion, just as if you're watching a YouTube video, a tutorial, or something that you're using as a tutorial. That little cross-stitching there, mwah, beautiful. You see, we got all the Windows access. I feel like that's another thing where I'm like, oh, well, I always want to see what's coming. Got to know what's coming next. That's why I always think of, like, anytime I say something, I say the, like, fuck you version of it right back to me, because I know that people, I'm like, oh, I've said this in the past before, and somebody said this, and it's annoying and not what I intended. So if I beat them to the punch, there's no punch to be had. I just say it. Haha. And I feel like that's what Ludwig is always saying, too. He's like, you can never say anything more mean in chat to me than I've already said to myself in the past, or that's been said to me, that I've processed and dealt with, or it just doesn't faze me. And when I was streaming early, I was gaming on my left monitor and chat was on the right, and every few minutes or so, or when I'd get a break, I'd look to the right, and I had about 3 viewers, and my normal chatters weren't chatting, and I was just reading every once in a while, and it'd been about 20 minutes or so, and no one had chatted. Now, this guy who I didn't normally see decided to chat in there. This is Ludwig's story, Ludwig Agren, and he said, I looked over to that screen 3 or so times in that 20 minutes, and that guy commented, like, why do you keep looking over here, little bro? Ain't nothing here. And he's like, I was so devastated, I almost ended stream, that he clocked me so hard that I just kept reading a chat that wasn't updating. Sometimes no one shows up, and sometimes people show up and they don't say anything. But sometimes they say mean shit, and you just gotta keep going. Nothing worse than that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next couple seconds, because it's not even going to fade. It's just